The background of the study is empty property can be defined as the property that is unoccupied for 6 months or more. The number of long-term empty properties in Kelantan continues to give a problem. This issue will give a bad effects to economy and also the vandalism. Factors contributing to empty property can be categorized as socio-economic factors, physical factors, housing market factors, and topography factors. There are several ways estate agency needs to do to overcome the empty property issue.
So, my name is Nur Alizati and I will present about definition of the community based on estate agency. So, the first definition is subdivision of urban or rural location. So, for example, is cities, village and towns. So, when the people live in near each other, it will form the communities. So the second definition of community is a specific area of a city on a property listing. It includes the community name, property type, address, and listing number. So when the more the large city area, it will make the more community. Thirdly, community is a physical boundaries, which is it help to know the distance between community and other place. For example, is bus station, community center, river, and others amenities. So lastly is a community is a wide range of service category and facility. So resident can walk to facility, for example, hospital, clinic, recreation park, shopping mall, and others.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nuna Travantinel. I will continue on the problem statement. The problem statement in this research is the number of empty properties in Residensi Lubok Jong that can contribute to the falling levels of equity and the collapse of local business because of less population in the area. The empty properties will contribute the causes why people want to move out from that area to the place that have the active communities. Okay, now is the objective. The first objective of this research is to explore the factor that contribute to the empty properties in Residensi Lubok Jong in Pasir, Kelantan. Second is to know the status report about the market situations of empty properties in that place. And lastly is to know the relationship between local authorities and local communities of Residensi Lubok Jong toward this empty properties issue. Okay, now we look at the scope and limitations of the study. The scope for this study is focused on the area of Residensi Lubok Jong in Pasir, Kelantan. Due to the pandemic of COVID-19, our research methodology in this study is limited to online survey and online interview only that we obtained from the online interview with the estate agent from Koperasi Hartanah Anggun Berhad, or known as KOHAB, and online survey research data from the residents of Residensi Lubok Jong itself.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Naim Ahmad, and now I would like to present about the relationship between the local authorities and local communities in regards to empty property. Okay, basically, when the local authority makes their jobs very smooth and perfect, it will affect the life of community in the area under the care of local authority. Okay, then local authorities are improving their performance by playing a very significant role in providing better cooperation together with the people at local level concerning community development. Alright, then Majlis Daerah Pembandaran Pasir Mas and the local community at the Residensi Lubok Jong Pasir Mas is need to complement each other to reduce the number of empty properties. After that, MDPM with the help by estate agency to provide the advertisement to find new owners or tenants for the empty property in public. And last one is MDPM are constantly joined to monitor and survey every housing area that is under the care of their local authority.
The issue of empty property in Pasir Mas is believed caused by severe flooding, by continuous heavy rain, as no tree collected water during the rain, causing a lot of water to flow to the nearby areas, including the residential area. Next is socio-economic factors such as the population reduction, low birth rate, ethnicity, low-income household, and education level, also employment rate. Owners who don't want to manage their property because of the high cost of repairs and maintenance will cause the potential buyers feel not interested to buy the property. This can be categorized as physical factor. Excessive housing supply and low demand cause the issue of property under housing market sector.
I continue with how estate agency can help to stimulate the property market situations of empty properties. The estate agent can help to stimulate the property market situations of empty properties by reducing the price of property and be more realistic with the sales targets. Second is they can rent out the unsold property to avoid empty property and loss to the developer. Next is they can hold an auction of sale of unsold property to attract people to own a home at a lower price, especially for those who can afford to own a house. Lastly, the estate agent also can expand their marketing strategy and promotional activities. For example, they can make advertisements on their social media and online presence. They can use various mediums to promote their listings such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube.
Okay, my name is Johaimi Zulkifli. Now I'll continue this presentation with the challenges of doing the community-based estate agency. Based on the online interview that our group have conducted to Encik Rashdan, he told us that one of the challenges that they have faced is like sale of the property. An estate agent needs to make sure that the property that they want to sell is fulfilling all the needs of the purchaser. After that, the another challenges that faced by the Kohak and her team in avoiding the empty property problem at the Residensi Lubok Jong Pasir is the addition of the estate agent without experience. Many people had registered as a new estate agent under the Kohak and they don't have any experience in communication and conduct a sale of the property with the purchaser. Last but not least, the challenges that faced by estate agency-based community like Kohak is to make the marketing strategy during the pandemic COVID-19. As we know that our country has attacked by the pandemic COVID-19 all of a sudden. So all the yearly plan in marketing for every estate agency company include Kohak need to change. It is because all the marketing plan has been not suitable with the current situation.
So, for research methodology and data collection, the aim of this paper is to determine how a state agency can assist the local authority to solve the issue of empty property for the property owner and tenancy community. So, first of all, we need to identify the problem statement to know the problem and also make an objective and scope of study. After that, we use secondary data to make research through the literature review. And thirdly, we need to use primary data and make site visit and also interview survey with the person in charge.
Okay, now I will proceed to the factors that contribute to empty properties in Residensi Lubok Jong in the district of Pasir, Kelantan. From the survey that we made through residents in this local area, we can conclude that flash factors, household income and rental value and housing price are the most common factors that can cause empty property in Residensi Lubok Jong. Topography factors that cause a flash flood will give huge impact on real estate development and can be crucial factor in market analysis. Then the household income will have gap to close in order to improve the income gap between urban and rural areas. And last one is the rental value and housing price. Some people who own the house also put the high cost on the rental value without consent with the tenancy rules.
Recommendation. The best way to overcome the empty property problem is like increase the marketing of the house to the people outside from Kelantan. Basically, residential in Kelantan is more focused to the buyer that birth in Kelantan, either they live in Kelantan or not. It is because Kelantan state government want to maintain the quantity and quality of the Malay resale flat in Kelantan. So estate agent can promote this property using the application in social media like Facebook and Instagram to inform people about this property in Kelantan. After that, another way to overcome the empty property problem in Kelantan, especially at the Residensi Lubok Jong Pasir is from estate agent selection. Board of Valuer Appraisal, estate agent and property manager Bovia can provide more career course in about the estate agent for the new estate agent in our country. This is to give the experience and the advantage to the people to know about the how to communication and how to attract the customer. Last but not least, awareness of household is the important way to overcome the empty property problem in Kelantan, especially at the Residensi Lubok Jong Pasir. Household need to know how to manage the property when they buy to make an asset, like give a rent for another people or make the homestay at the property that they buy.